Alright, there we go. What's going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome back to another Coextras Racing livestream. This is livestream number 79. It is possibly the longest one I've done all the live streams for, so there's that. Um, Alright, so, um, long story short, I am actually planning on doing, because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, doing this time, because well, due to the fact that literally I have done all the car classes and I've done some of my factors. To yeah. So today we're just gonna be having some fun. Um, basically doing this. So literally, uh, as always, so going to Spring Zone. Putting tire tractions any. Drifting's on, time attack is off, clipping points, collision and voting is on, night mode is off, as well as password is off. Um, then again, probably to like put it put it over there so that way it'll be like okay, it's like there's no password. Literally, it's just type in the name, and make sure you're an American server, so that way you can actually join in. Um, okay. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, that was pretty good so far. So that was literally just a practice run for the most part. Um, I mean, then again, it has been a bit since I actually played this game last time, which was I think it was like literally like Monday for the most part. Like it was like the last Monday for the like for last year. So there's that. Okay. So due to the fact that it was practice, time for me to actually um bring in I think I skipped it. Alright, we're gonna grab our AMG face swapped BRZ. Don't ask why that's a thing. Apparently it was a rendering of some sort. Um Now I did practice a little bit of drifting with this car, so um long story short, it's gonna be a doozy, to say the least. What? Wait, my streaming needs speed. Um, I think it say needs to be heat. Um, I know his stream needs to be heat Fridays usually. Hot pursuit. Oh, in terms of hot pursuit wise, although yes, plan on, I still plan on streaming hot pursuit. It's only in single player, cause I kid you not, I was already getting sick and tired of always being the first one out. Like, come on now, like at least get someone else not that's not flashing a "hey, take me out because I'm a streamer" sign. Like, god dang. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Oh shoot. Okay. But then again, we'll see, because my goodness, I'm like, why it's like, okay, how come I'm the only one that always gets out, or that always gets taken out, literally first out of everybody else? It's like, okay, but everybody else gets taken. It's like, okay, that's not what I'm saying. Like, you guys take me out first. Out of everyone, the entirety of the race, you always take me out first. And yeah, I'm not flashing a flashy livery or anything. It's literally just like, okay, I pick a color and boom, I'm good. But no, all of a sudden, boom, it's like, okay, it doesn't matter if I have a flashy livery or not, I still get taken out first. Oh my god. I heard chirping from the turbos, hold on. Um. Oh, I was about to say. I was like, I think Austin Powers. I think Austin Powers the vehicle. For some reason, I literally made the perfect donut car. Oh my god. Hmm. But the reason why I stopped streaming Hot Pursuit in the first place, because if you haven't seen my last live stream of Hot Pursuit, like I was I was like beyond done with this, not done with Hot Pursuit, and it's because literally of all the bull that this game gives, I was like, okay, hold on, how is this fair? It's like it's two racers versus a cop. How is that fair? And then literally, I was like, okay, first and foremost, really Hot Pursuit. You could have at least have you could at least have me with one other player and it would have been fair. But no, it's like two versus one, and I got taken out fast. And by fast, I mean ridiculously fast. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, why did I get taken out so fast? Like, that legit makes no sense. And that kind of upsets me because it's like, okay, how in the world is this fair if they're going to be like, oh yeah, don't worry, just get good. It's like, first and foremost, I'm no tryhard, but what the heck is going on with this game? Oh my goodness. Wait, have I changed the color of this car yet? Okay, yes I have. Okay. Um, Ironically, I was like, what the heck is this? It's like, okay, Hot Pursuit. I kind of get that you want a cop versus racer thing, but if you put two racers versus a cop, how would things would go? Yeah, yeah, kind of figured. All right, going back to Springstone because literally no one's like joined in yet, which is quite surprising. Um, no, there are other reasons why I stream, but most of the time it's due to the fact that if it's like, okay, here's the thing. When it comes to like streaming, like literally streaming wise, I try to be as okay. As a sly I'll say, but literally, the reason I play other games is so that the channel doesn't get stale. That's one thing for sure. It's like, oh my god, all this dude does is stream, Car X, or all he does is stream Gran Turismo, or all he does is stream God Ears. Like, no, I try to stay constant. I try to stay consistent with streams. So literally, like, let's say for example, I stream a lot of Need for Speed Heat, and it's not the fact that I stream too much of Need for Speed Heat. I mean, you look at my channel for the past couple years, past literally 2 3 years. Like there is like little to no stream that have like literally like in mind at least 24 25 streams on Need for Speed Heat. Like the most of them all it came from Gran Turismo. So literally there's that. But when it comes to like other people that wanted to do live streams, when it comes to racing games, a lot of people normally go towards Forza, and that's because with Forza, that's where everything all began. it literally was like, okay, they give us. It was like, okay, Xbox has Forza, PlayStation has Gran Turismo, and I'd say like streaming wise, I try to be very consistent with a lot of the live streams. That also includes everything from let's plays to commentaries to my first impressions on something to even the slightest amount of indie games I played. Literally, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, Car X Just Racing, as well as many others, and many AAA games as well. But but it is one thing I would take away from um many of the games is that each of the games had their fan base. With Car X, you have a bunch of the drifters. With with Need for Speed, you got the car show guy. Yeah, you got the car me guys, the drag racing guys, the drift guys, as well as literally the racing guys. With Gran Turismo, you got everything that needs to be had, except there are also the car show people, the RP people, and then you have like all the drag racing people. Um, and then you got like Forza um, literally Forza with their with basically everything goes. It's like okay, like I kind of get why Forza is a go-to like game to stream, but it's like okay, what if a lot of us have PlayStation and has a PC, but the PC is crappy? It's like okay, well that's too bad for you. Which is it's kind of a sad thing because literally when you have a PC that can play games, but it's just a regular PC, it's just like, okay, what's the point of me like going to one platform if it's not going to provide many things I want in the game? And that's indeed true. Like, I mean, come on now. Majority of the people actually have that streamed some sort of race game. It's usually like Forza or Gran Turismo. It's one or the other. So who also is in the? Never mind. I was like, okay. And see, now I thought about it. I even saw like one of the comments, and I do believe it was I forgot what channel it was, but I saw a comment that was like, "Oh my god!" It's like, and someone was like, "Dude, please make Need for Speed irrelevant." And it's like, okay, are you trying to like, keep in mind, Need for Speed is literally an all-platform type game. It's like, it's not a PlayStation exclusive, it's not Xbox exclusive, no PC exclusive, no Nintendo exclusive. It's like whichever variant you got is usually like I'm over here, I'm like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you want to make these be irrelevant? Like, what if someone has PlayStation and not an Xbox? Like, it's like Need for Speed and Gran Turismo is like, okay, it's either NFS and Gran Turismo or uh, Need for Speed and Forza. It's like, okay, Need for Speed, I already know that Need for Speed already has been going downhill ever since most in 2012, but it kind of went up for me in terms of like Need for Speed 2015, and then it went down again with Need for Speed Payback, and then it went up with Need for Speed Heat. So it's like a constant up and down, up and down, up and down. Um, but other than that, it was like interesting to say the least. Thing is, unfortunately, I don't have a racing cliche, nor vehicle history, nor Nora in a nutshell, or by Kid Talk. So literally, it's just like me talking about when I think of like the racing game community nowadays. It's like literally, it's either like a lot of games are comparing to Forza, which in of itself is a entirely different game. Which was wondering, Forza more. So here's the history. Forza Motorsport came around in 2005 for the original Xbox, and in fact, it was one of the two racing exclusives that are from the Xbox. One being that, and the other one being Project Gotham Racing, which I am kind of familiarized with the fact that, well, we have something similar to it, which was literally it was Gran Turismo for the Xbox. That's basically what it is. But unlike Project Gotham Racing, Forza actually has something that Project Gotham Racing has, which was customization, which Gran Turismo already kind of did with Gran Turismo 4, with all the with adding aero for the most part. Anyway, so literally it was cool. In 2007, uh, Gran Turismo received Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, and then I do believe it was like a couple years late, like maybe 1 to 2 years later, received Gran Turismo 5 with Forza Motorsport for the Xbox 360. They got the second game, which came out in 2007, and it changed the entirety of the racing game community by storm. Like, this ranged from people logging in to literally like people willing to buy an Xbox just for that game specifically. Now here's the thing, I was one of those players that was like tempting to get an Xbox so they can actually play one of the two games, because one of the game was actually exclusive to Xbox, which was Import to the Challenge, which is, or long story short, Shutaku Battle X. That's basically what it is. It was their Tokyo Stream Racer 4 type of thing. But then again, if they're willing to actually make another Tokyo Stream Racer game, I'm pretty sure it'll be not worldwide, but it will have been like a multi-platform-esque type game. So literally, like PC, Xbox 360, and Xbox 360, Xbox One, or well, Xbox Series X, and then PS4 was PS5, of course. On the Switch, definitely with the Switch. Then a couple years later, Gran Turismo, like Forza 3, Forza 4, and then Forza 5 came out along with Forza 4, Forza 5 came out along with Gran Turismo 6, which is probably literally the most played Gran Turismo game that ever has been released. But with Gran Turismo 6, they didn't release it for both systems, as in they didn't release it for PlayStation 3 and 4. Which, long story short, kind of actually tanked it. Didn't tank the reputation for Gran Turismo, which don't know about X Y because I don't know either. But if there's one thing I know for sure is the fact that I feel bad for literally feel bad for Polyphony, to the fact that they tried to release the game for the PS4, but it was kind of like a late thing, so there's that. And then in 2017, in 2017, Need for Speed released Need for Speed Payback. Forza released Motorsport 7. And uh, Gran Turismo released Gran Turismo Sport, which keep in mind it was delayed twice. And by twice, I meant it was delayed twice. Now, was I wondering, okay, how in the world did the game that started the racing genre delay twice? Well, for one, they wanted to have that realistic feel to each of the vehicles, and another thing is that um, it was like buggy, like it was full on fiddle to the room full of bugs type of thing. Um, and yeah, I was like, okay, that totally makes no sense whatsoever. Um, but then again, when it comes to like having uh, like depending on who you ask, it's basically it can go one of two ways. It either can go um, either way, it's pretty much like inconsistent of each and every single one of those, which is like, okay, no, it's not as bad, but it's like, oh no, it was bad. Um, hmm, okay, no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, long story short, it was, I wouldn't say it was abysmal, but it was like the point where it's like, okay, why the heck did they do this in the first place? Um, but yeah, nonetheless, it was no, Grand Theft Auto was pretty cool, and actually, not in fact, that's how I end up starting to get subscribers because literally, like Gran Turismo, literally no one streams it, but every time someone streams it, it's mostly due to the fact that there is a big racing community in Gran Turismo Sport, if um, especially if said game actually had um, a whole lot of things going for it. So literally, um, say things literally such as having a full-on um, let's see. Hmm. Okay, hold on. I'm actually so an egg with the live stream. Trying to find wheels that look like CE28s, which is okay. Never mind. I think I actually found it. Okay. Um. Okay, so I basically gonna grab those. Um, Alright. Actually, just give me a moment. Actually, I'm trying to like, I want to recreate create my skyline from Tokyo Stream Racer, which usually have this interesting blue color. Um, okay, gonna paint this like this Daytona blue. Um, hmm. Okay, there we go. Alright then. Um, oh great, now I forgot about something. Okay. Now since I now bear with me on this one, I don't know how to make carbon fiber. Even though I made it kind of multiple amount of times, I still don't get the process. um, I can probably have to change the wing because that's the last thing I need to do. Um, okay, I guess that will do for now. Wait, no, actually that's a full-on double-decker wing. Hmm, man, that's bigger than the. Okay. Okay, I do believe like this is probably most, pretty much the only wing I will probably will rock for this vehicle, cause to me that's like too like a lot of these wings are either A like duck like literally duck lip or B full on freaking pilot a vehicle type wings. Like what in the world? Um, oh yeah, I was talking about the history of Forza, how it actually came to be as a go-to game to stream. Now, for people that actually have an Xbox, that actually has an Xbox, they probably have a lot of things going on. But unfortunately, when it comes to the Forza games, let's see, Forza games, when it comes to like games such as Gran Turismo, we didn't bother get a given chance. It's like, oh my god, you play, like, oh my god, you play Gran Turismo. These were I was in Hot Pursuit. I to be completely honest, the reason why I didn't bother playing Hot Pursuit, Hot Pursuit, the reason I didn't bother playing Rivals is because, like I said before, it was due to the fact that literally I put off as like another. I was like, oh my god, it's Hot Pursuit but hardcore, and not to mention the first time the game released, it had many problems. So I'm like, what in the world? What kind of like who is gonna buy this game? And it's like, oh my god, people actually bought the game, and it's like, okay, literally, it was a mess. Like, it was a mess. Like, not even like in the beginning of when it's released, but it was like pretty it was really unorthodox to say the least. Not a bad single player. Yeah, it's not bad single player because literally uh, people are like, man, this game is whack. I'm gonna play some this Drive Club until like they fix the servers and stuff. It's like, well, okay, let's see what's happening like literally a couple years later, and people stop playing it because like not only like the because not only like the like literally it's like what the heck's like, oh, okay, so people stop playing it altogether. It's like, yay, but unfortunately by the time that mess was like ruled out, it's like, well, I already have a bad experience that I don't want to play anymore. It's like, see, people, there's a reason why you cannot make. There's a reason why you cannot. Like, or I feel bored, I go online and proceed to follow a bunch of people in the undercover Hennessy, which, in my opinion, was interesting to say the least. The fact that a lot of the vehicles had like variants of these cop cars, like on like Hot Pursuit, where it's like, okay, there's one cop car each. With rivals, they actually had a lot more different. The fact that literally it's like, oh, because they got and on the, they have a regular cop car version, a high patrol cop car version, and then they have this undercover model, which to be completely honest, that looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie, but it is one thing. There's one thing to take away from it. It's like, okay, are these people really going to be playing the game that people stop playing for literally a couple of years from now? And the thing is, they still play it. Why they still play it, I have no freaking clue. But nonetheless, it's interesting to say the least. Alright, cop cars of rivals. They have large cars. It's not bad for me, but it's kind of bossy. They don't know. Not enough cars for the racers. Yeah, that's one thing for sure. It's like literally, like they missed out on a lot of vehicles that could have added. But the thing is, like I said, with any other new speaking that came from like the early 2010s, they started to actually give you expensive cars as your first car. Like, for example, with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010, they gave you a Porsche Boxster, which at the time is basically their recent model. And it's not the 996, it was like 96. It was like, and again, there was a VRT at the time. What the heck is VRT? But when it comes to like the other vehicles that they gave you, it's like, oh yeah, we have this new vehicle that is interesting. At least it's like, oh okay, cool. What is it? It's like, oh yeah, there's this Porsche Cayman. It's like they give you a Porsche Cayman as your first car. It's like, mm-hmm. And it's like, dang it, EA, how many times do we have to say it? We don't want expensive cars as first cars. Like, I was like, okay. Here's the thing. When it comes to like when it comes to like other race games that I know so far, which was around the time Need for Speed Underground, Underground 2 Most Wanted, they're literally the stock, like literally the basic model, not basic model, literally the most base model cars I've ever seen. Like you got with Need for Speed Underground, you have plenty of cars to choose from, like ranging from how about 28 that 20, how about 28 that 20 that in 2012 most wanted, which I was about to talk about that because their grading system sucks. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, it's like okay with Need Speed Hot Pursuit remaster, they gave you like a Porsche Boxer as your first car. With Need for Speed Most Wanted, oh no, any car's your first car. You just had to find it. It's like who designed it? Who in their right mind decided, oh yeah, let's give these players like ridiculously expensive cars their first car? Like, do you know how like how many people literally just like, oh, okay, let me just find a really, really, really powerful Bugatti S so I can actually get my first car. It's like, that's not how progression works. With progression, you put in the work, you put in the money, you actually buy the vehicle, and if it's not to your liking, then upgrade it. That's how it works. Not full on. Oh yeah, let's get our players the most expensive cars as the first car. Oh my goodness! And I gotta take a page off of Bladed Angel's book to the fact that literally the first car he found was a Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera, and that was his first car. And it's like, what the dang? Okay, so I'm guessing like it doesn't matter what car you choose, as long as it's like you have a 50% shot of actually finding a decent vehicle as your first car. But yeah, try telling that to literally every player that plays the game, and it's like, oh yeah, I had this as my first car. It's like, you kidding me, right? It's like, nope, we're dead serious. It's like, again, EA, that's not how progression works. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to like the progression system, I'm over here. I'm like, guys, we could easily just like let's say, lock half of these vehicles like how they did in Most Wanted. Like literally the last Most Wanted, which was Most Wanted 2005, which literally being a blacklist racer actually unlocks cars, not just full on. Oh yeah, let's give these players a bunch of vehicles to play around with and see if they like it or not. No, that's not how progression works, EA. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I was over here, I'm like, yeah. Like, if you want to know what good progression is, try looking at another game that I played so far, which was Test Drive. Test Drive from 2002. As long as the heck, um, I'm sorry. What the heck? Anyways, like some of the Fast Furious in 2000s. This okay, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to like designing vehicles design wise, I base this off of a Tokyo Stream Racer game that I played when I was like 12, 13. Um, which keep in mind took me 2 years to beat, and trust me, it's not easy for people to actually play the game for 2 years and haven't beaten it yet. And it's probably because like literally take breaks and it's like okay. With the PS2, yeah, because literally around the time the PS2 was like in its last years of making games for that system specifically, and yeah, it was possibly my actually yeah, that was probably my favorite racing game that has the best, well, not the best progression, because like easily like once you beat a boss, you can actually just go to the used car dealership and just get a Skyline. But excuse me. But either way, it was pretty insane how interesting the game was, and it was like how with Tokyo Stream Racer, actually yeah, well, with Tokyo Stream Racer, they gave you like keep in mind that game came out in the 2000s, all right. With that game, they give you plenty of options. You can go with a C-Class car, which is literally home to a bunch of low-powered vehicles such as a Sprinterino or an 8.6. But um, when it comes to other vehicles such as like Class B cars being home to like majority of the Skylines as well as well, specifically the rear-wheel drive model Skylines. So there's also that. Okay. Uh. Okay, that's what it was about when it comes to that invitation. All right. This is what you do. Okay. First, get links or the Flanker F, because those two cars are the only cars you can actually use for West Coast Arena, which you have to unlock at level 11. Then, uh, then, if you have bought the links already, buy the Racer Tune. Then, um, literally just do that course. Like if you do that race, if you do that race for like an hour straight, then you basically already have $1 million to say the least. But it depends on you. Like that's how the majority of us got money in this game in the first place. Um, oh, actually, it looks like a Linux looks pretty sick. But um, all right. But yeah, it's not the other same as how what's it called, how other people actually um gotten other vehicles like by any means. For example, like many um like literally the majority of the player base that played Tokyo Steam Series Zero actually started with the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3, including yours truly, because not only that it was one of the best vehicles, but the car was all-wheel drive. And when it comes to like all-wheel drive cars in Tokyo Steam Racer, they're probably one of, if not the most uncontrollable vehicles of all time. And this is actually indeed true, because I remember playing Tokyo Steam Racer Tokyo Steam Racer Drift 2. The first couple of cars I bought, which was an S13, didn't work. I bought a um, I bought A85. It didn't work because not only was road drive, but it was pretty it was yeah, underwhelming to say the least. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get Integra because that's probably the only vehicle I know I can actually drive around and not spun for the entirety of the race. And guess what? It legit worked. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I finally got a vehicle to pick. Um, but yeah, nonetheless, it was pretty cool. EMP, oh my god, EMP activate acquiring target locked, and it was like, oh yeah, don't worry. It's like, oh, I totally got, I totally got outrun the mess out of it. Boom, out. It's like, you sure? Are you completely sure you're gonna outrun it? It's like, no, I didn't outrun it. It's like, that's what I figured. My goodness. Have I? Okay, I haven't done a symmetrical thing yet. Hold on a moment. Okay. My goodness. There you go. Just say whenever you're not being locked onto an EMP, but magically he gets EMP by the last second. For no exact reason. It's like, oh yeah, I've tried. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna outrun the absolute mess out of it, and all of a sudden, boom! I was like, what the? I outrun it. Like, what the heck? Like how did it hit me in the first place? Like, yeah, especially if you had especially if you have like a really, really good car to use, which for some reason doesn't matter what you use. Ay, ay, ay. And it's like, ay, ay, ay. Also, I played NFS Edge yet. If I do believe that's a, I do believe that's a Korean. I see that Korean. I think that's like a, it's either a Korean or China exclusive, which I have not played. Even though yes, I own a PC, but um, I don't have that yet. Which I think that was meant to be like a EV, not EVA, like a esports type of thing. Uh, Now you can't blame me. I'm in the U.S. Okay, I can't play things like that. Oh my god. Hey man, egg with the live stream. Okay, let's see if I can actually Okay, normally checker flags aren't normally used for something like this, but then again, if I can make it, I can definitely make it. But then again, you know, these far now. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna work. Ay, ay. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like matte black, cause literally that's the thing is that's the closest thing I can actually make carbon fiber for. So there's that. But yeah, nonetheless, uh, it was interesting to say the least. Like some of the games I played either are pretty good and they're really underrated, or I seen a lot of overhyping with games. So, like, for example, I've seen a lot of overhype from Super Street the Game when it was about to be released. Heck, even I thought it was gonna be good, but around the time I didn't have enough money to actually buy the game, and I see how a lot of people like it, and yeah, long story short, it was probably one of the worst games I ever released, and the and to make to have insult to injury, a lot of people pre-ordered the game, which is like, what the heck kind of game is this? It's like, oh man, I feel bad for these people because, like, I thought the game was gonna be good. Like, don't get me wrong, but heck to the no, that game was terrible. Like, it was, and so yeah, it's like a lot of people were getting sick and tired of a lot of race games being letdowns because literally it's like, okay, it's one or the other. Do you want to like have a game like this or have a game like Forza? It's like guys, stop comparing things to Forza. Okay, it's like that mess is like already been overdone ever since it's like, oh yeah, it's like, how this game compared to the other games? Like, Jesus Christ, compare one game to a different game. Like, oh my goodness. Now, yes, there are other things such as like, okay, we don't want same thing happen to Cyberpunk, anything like Cyberpunk, because the last people want to like play is like literally one of the games that started a meme of. It's like, oh yeah, we have like Cyberpunk 2077. It's like it's gonna be a good game. Many glitches and bugs later. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, right now I'm actually trying to like recreate my skyline from Tokyo Racer, which is kind of a consuming process, but and again, I kind of make this car after all, so there's that. Oh shoot, hold on. Alright. Okay, just need this and save changes. Alright, I think I should be fine as long as I can actually pull the driftness from this car. Now keep in mind, even though that I've played a lot of Need for Speed games, that doesn't mean I didn't play. That doesn't mean I played all of it. Like to say that, well, I can say that I didn't play the least was the earlier Need for Speed games. So games like 1994 all the way to 2002, because I started noticing Need for Speed games when it was like 2003, and that was like the underground, like literally the underground days. Um, Same goes with singles with the other games, so literally such as like I didn't play Shift 2 until like a couple years later when I finally bought the game for the PS3. Server on, I am literally in my own server, um, the usual, basically. Um, what else is there? I also have played, um, long story short, I played a lot of USB games, but none of them is compared to literally the games from 2003 all the way to 2008. Now, literally, that being the like literally 95% of the second era, and then the third era of Star Wars Undercover, which it's not bad. I played Shift. Shift was pretty cool. Though let's see it. Are you an American server by any chance? Yeah, for some reason I don't know why people don't. Here's one says like, okay, make sure you're an American server because apparently if you can't find it, then it's find it and make sure you okay, make sure you refresh the page or okay, hold on. Let me see if I can make another one. Hold on. My goodness. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I noticed something like, okay, when it comes to like the other games where it's like, oh my god, the game is so laggy. It's like it's not laggy, it's just like it has stream delay. But when it comes to this game specifically, oh yeah, don't worry, your internet is fine. It's just Like, just play every once. Like, really? You couldn't do the same thing with the other games? Like, come on. Then again, I'm kind of glad I actually have this. Um, okay, I see. Alright. Alright then. Oh my god. Well, yeah, no, what was I saying about progression? Oh yeah, if you want to see the best progression in any racing game, period, that's not Forza or Gran Turismo related, try checking out either Driver San Francisco or, what's another game? Well, Tokyo Stream Racer Zero, because literally those two games are probably, well, I can't say, probably had the best progression in any racing game in my opinion. Because although Need for Speed kind of has that in the form of literally the title of the second era and the majority of the third era, because literally you unlock cars left and right in Need for Speed to run, so there's that. Same thing with let's see. Same thing with Shift and Shift 2. Well, unless you got the Ultimate Edition, which, yeah, you can actually legit just get cars for free. Which I'm like, okay, so progression out the window wise, it's pretty much kind of like that. It was interesting to say the least, but nonetheless, but nowadays progression is literally just like a lot of, like, for most people that played racing games are always focused on three things: how many cars gonna be in the game, how big the map is, and how much customization. Oh, let's see, and how much customization the cars gonna have in the game. When for major like race game fanatics such as many people, including yours truly, all we are about is progression. If if the game has a really crappy progression, then then pretty sure we're not gonna get. Pretty sure that it's gonna be a lot. It's pretty much gonna be a very easy game to beat, which needs to be the run needs to take no time. Even though the game came out literally in 2011. But also what I mean, from what I've heard, and this actually does happen a lot of people beat the game in a day. And that also depends on your difficulty as well, because keep in mind, oh, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So here's a really good example. When I was just a wee lad, literally beat the game in a couple of hours, from morning all the way to the evening. And actually, in fact, my sister was surprised that she spent, I kid you not, $70 on Need for Speed to Run when the story was short, which that kind of bugged me out, and I apologize to my sister to this day that I apologize, beat the game in the day. I apologize, beat the game in the day. And she's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. It's like, No, I am dead serious. Like, I apologize. I should have like gotten Shift 2 instead, which would have been a longer game. And oh my god, and it's like, eh, Jesus Christ. And my sister was like, okay, I thought you'd beat the game. I was like, well, there are other stuff I can do than just play story mode. Which was the challenge series, which, I kid you not, was harder. And by harder, I meant it legit was the hardest challenge series um, than any other challenge series at around that time. So literally, I say if I had to say how difficult um, Need to Be the Run's challenge series was, it was probably a 4 due to the fact that the hardest one being Need to Be Most Wanted, which keep in mind uh, had a lot more challenges to do. Need to Be Carbons was a 2 due to the fact that literally it was like it toned down the difficulty, which I kind of glad they did because like most one was just a 5 in terms of the 5 in the difficulty scale. Newspeed's Undercover, I say that's a, I say it's this, I say it's like it's a story because it's harder than Carbons, but it's not as hard as the runs. But my goodness, the runs, oh my goodness. I go grab a new car. Also, I find I'm getting used to the transmission, like the no, yeah, basically getting used to the having used to the manual transmission for this game because I used to like drift around in like automatic transmissions because I was like what I was used to, and I'm kind of getting the hang of having well, still learning though, but I'm still getting the hang of using manual transmission. Then again, I'm surprised this game didn't have like a bike kit for this car that's based off of either the Sea West or the Sunlight Racing kit for this car specifically. Let's see, before I do anything else, just do that. Alright, there we go. Okay. That was interesting to say the least. Shoot. Okay, I kind of spun a little bit. Okay, I'll probably have to like switch other vehicles. Be right back. Let's switch out my Skyline with something else. Keep in mind, this is actually my Spinbox is actually used Skyline. Not the R32 or the R33. The R34 is what I've used the least. And before you say, no, I'm not talking about the 4-door, I'm talking about like the 2-door model, which I'm surprised is not a. I'm actually surprised it's not a GTT, which is, or aka the GT25T, which is specifically a RB25 powered rear-wheel drive R34 Skyline, which is um, probably one of, if not the most, um, well, other than the R34 GTR, is the most sought after Skyline. Even though they got the R32 GTSTs, you got the GT25, yeah, GT 25T, you got the GTS4, you got the GTT, the GTS, um, and then you just got the original Skyline, which is literally which a lot of them had different variants of the R32 chassis. So it, great, yeah, I see that. I see that logo. All right. So for example, we got the with the original Skyline is the HR32, and then it comes like the GTST as well as the GTS4. They're basically the ER32s, and then with the GTR is the BNR32. It's kind of the same thing with the R33, but instead of the BNR33, it's the BCNR33. And then the R34, ironically, is the rear-wheel drive models is the ER34, and then the all-wheel drive models is the BNR34. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I actually do, and okay, the look on this BRZ is growing on me. I don't care how many people say like, "Oh my god," but it's an AMG front end on the BRZ. It's like, gotta go, man. I had to eat lunch. Okay. Then again, I literally just noticed that I forgot this thing has a chassis mounted wing. Oh my god. Is that anything with you? See you later. Alright. Okay, I actually do like how okay, yeah, the look is growing on me. I'm normally used to like the the ReCarX look, which is literally um what I'd decide to be sponsored by, which is ReCarX, which is literally CarX's variant to Recaros. Oh my goodness. Okay, it would have been like this. What's going on, guys? Got today, and before I get started, I'd like today's sponsor, ReCarX. Oh my god, that would have been funny though. It'll be pretty interesting to say the least. It's like, okay, hold on, what's ReCarX? ReCarX is your basically your racing seats as well as your wheels as well as last but not least your stick shifts and your handbrakes. It's like if you go to ReCarX.com, you can type in my code as God at GD247S to get a 15% discount. Oh my god. I would have been like, yeah, I'm basically getting this money. Like, what in the world? Hmm. Oh, okay, now I remember. I'm like, wait, don't I have I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that, okay, yeah. I was planning on getting those wheels for the car, but unfortunately, uh, D-Spec is probably really, really expensive right now. And if I was wondering, these wheels are new for this vehicle specifically, or was it new for D-Spec specifically? Um, Now, I was wondering, these are based off of Workmeister S13s or S13Rs. I can't remember. It's kind of like okay, it's kind of like these wheels specifically, but the difference being that this means that the entirety of the face of the wheel is one solid color. So okay, let me just get the front. Okay, front spoke. See, see how see how different each of those are. Um, like it's pretty insane how the cars that you normally don't see are literally like this. Um, then again, I really wish they actually do have like another 993 look, which is literally the not like the 911 GT2 or the GT3, but at least like a 911 Turbo to say the least. Which not gonna lie, that'll probably be a really cool car to own, like a 911 Turbo from like the 90s. Cause I'm pretty sure no one, I'm pretty sure not everyone likes not everyone likes the 996 turbos. Cause I'm familiar with the 993, the 997, the 991, and 992. That's basically it. If we're talking classic Porsche wise, definitely the 930. Um, but everything else, It's interesting. Okay, it's handling very well. That's a good thing to say the least. Well, this happens when you have a wide car. Things like this usually happens. Okay, hold on. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Sorry. Oh my god. My goodness. Never in my life I will see like two variants of the the Porsche 911 variants of both cars. Got the 930, which is pretty interesting. You got the 964, and then you have the 993, which, oh jeez, oh no, oh no. Oh, and that person left. Okay, let me change cars because apparently, um, because for some reason, though Though yes, the vehicle's rear-wheel drive as well as rear engine rear-wheel drive. So basically, it's a double R. See, it's kind of like a double F, which is like an FF, basically front engine front-wheel drive. Rear engine rear-wheel drives are prone to snap oversteer than the MR2 is. Um, okay, let me grab. Have I used my NSX yet? NSX. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna use that a little bit later in the stream today, so I did in purple green R32. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Um, so yeah, kind of like now keep in mind it has been a while since since I used um the 911 because last time I used it was let's say I haven't used that car at all. Like literally, it's just like, oh, okay, this car has a new body kit. Let's see what it is, and I freaking fanboyed the mess out of that car because the body kit was because literally it's like, okay, shark nose kit for that specific car. So okay, and it's like, okay, I was like, oh my god, I legit fanboyed out the mess out of that car because it was not only it's not just a 993 model bike kit. It was an RWB 993 kit, which was probably not the most sought after, but it's sometimes rare, sometimes it's common. It depends on where you're at. But we rarely see RWBs in the U.S. Um, specifically the southern part of California, due to the fact that literally it's like no one drives Porsches here. It's like it's either JDM or yeah, JDM or American. You sometimes get like exotics such as like Aston Martins, Bentleys, Rolls Royces, Jags, the whole 9 yards. Which um, if there's a dealership right by it, it's like okay, it's kind of common, but at the same time it's kind of rare. I'm surprised my engine hasn't blown up yet. Due to how much redlining I have done to this car lately. My goodness. Uh-oh. Like I said, I'm still getting used to I'm still actually getting used to using manual gears. Oh jeez. Okay, we're good. Oh, where's the other? Oh, okay, he's in the. Apparently, okay, it literally just went from oh yeah, just have a bunch of Nissans to literally is a Nissan takeover. Oh my god. jeez. Darn, I drifted too far. Alright, where's the other... Oh, wow. It's funny how literally it was like, okay, finally met up with each other and all of a sudden, boom, one of the Nissans is gone. Oh, sorry about that. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm gonna change to a different Z, not Z. Oh, well, I'm about to change to a Nissan Z anyway, but it's, oh, jeez, okay. So, yeah, normally when it comes to like that notification that's probably in my screen, right, probably my in your screen as well. You probably will have noticed that already, but this sometimes no one's gonna see it. Yo, welcome to the live stream, man. Um, okay. Um, okay. So if I remember correctly, there was a Nissan Z, but wonder which one I'm gonna accidentally choose this. Um, cause why the heck not? Cause here's the thing. Although I wish the Z31 was in this game, there's nothing wrong with a Z32 R3. Z34, that car is legit 12 years old, and we're finally getting a Z. Actually, yeah, we're finally getting a Z this year, um, because literally the 370Z has been out since 2009, and now is getting some new stuff in 20 like kind of ended in 2019, 2020. It depends on who you ask. Oh god, hold on. Well, hey, with the live stream, this is the room name. Be sure to be an American server. Or you can literally just type in Goddrifter247sun, and you probably will be able to find it. If you can't find it, make sure you're in the American server, and then try to type it in. And you can't find it, refresh the absolute mess out of it, because that's probably how. That's how I probably gonna get in either way. In fact, it was really okay. It's not the fact that it was chaotic. It was, in fact, I was legit. I couldn't even get into my own like lobby because literally that's what happened last time that a lot of people joined in. And it's like, I was like, okay, let's see here. What can we do? Or I was like, okay, finally got it, and finally got in. And then, like, okay, let me change to a car real quick. I literally got back, and all of a sudden, boom, I can't even enter my own, oh jeez, lobby. Okay, Jesus. Okay, hold on. Okay, this one thing I wish they actually gave us, and that is literally, indicators. So that way, like, okay, hold on, let me just let's get out the warning lights. It was like, oh snap, it was like an accident. My god. But if I had to say what my favorite Z is I got like I can be completely honest, there's four of them because Z33, Z34 is one of them. then there's the Z31, and then there's the 260Z. Um, if I was wondering what that's 260Z, obviously it's as what the name suggests, is a 2.6 liter inline six, non-RV. Just letting you guys know. But although it had a bump in terms of liters, it actually lost 20 more horsepower. Let's see, it has lost 20 horsepower. So literally, it was uh, like unlike the 240Z, which was 2.4 liters, which had around at least not 400, like 150 horsepower. This 260Z is 2.6 liters, but has 130 horsepower, um, and then the 280Z and 280ZX has 2.8 liters, but the 280ZX actually weighs more than the original. What's that? Oh my god, okay, I had too much angle on that one. Alright. Oh, an E36. Wait, an E36. Well, that's different. This is normally a lot of people go for the E46, but E36 is still good nonetheless. As well as the E92, I rarely people use the E92, but yeah. I guess some people just like the inline sixes more than the V8s. Especially if they're German. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Oh Jesus! This is my god. Alright, actually, hold on, let me switch cars, because don't like my Z, I'm going to switch cars. Now, this is a vehicle that most people may or may not suspect me to actually drift around it. No, I got a trophy out of it. What in the world? No limits? Okay, let's see what that... Wait, what does that is? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Reach level 25. Okay, that's not bad. Um, And again, it could have been a lot better. Um, but yeah, I can't believe it's level 25. Of all the of all the years it reached 25, I reached it in 2022. Okay. Um, that's my NSX. There it is. So the last vehicle I'm gonna be switching out will be the RX-7. Because the thing about it is that I love me some rotaries, specifically for the FC and the FD. Probably because I seen those top RX-7s before. I seen one that's like stock, like nothing has done to it. And as well, I seen like other variants of it, such as I seen one that's wide body. I seen another one that's like had like a face swap, to say the least. Uh, Overall, I seen my fair share of RX-7s, but the cleanest RX-7 I've seen will probably be a white FC on Workmeisters. Like it was clean. It had a bike kit on it as well. Um, I don't hear like a V8, so it was um, which actually has which I do believe someone has kept the rotary, which that's actually dedication to the brand. Oh god, okay, let me just slow down a little bit. Oh jeez, okay, you're good. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Well then. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we go any further, hold on. There's two more people. Okay. You know, I go to the live stream. Hey, someone's in the Corvette. Nice. And then we have a. Is that? It's a Just Missile 86. Nice. Alright, found this randomly. Oh my god, for real? Oh my god. Oh god, sorry about that. Oh, I was in first gear. I was like, wait, why am I struggling to like transition? It's like, oh, wait a minute, my car is in first gear. Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh my God. Okay, this is pretty chaotic. Okay, at least the S13 didn't hit me. But my God. Okay. No, no, I had too much angle. Dang it. Oh my god. I was like, oh wait, no, hold on, I had too much angle. Okay, yeah, take it from me, don't do what I just did, which is literally put yourself on cinematic camera. That's the last thing people want to do. Anyways, I'm about to, like, you know what? I'll switch to one more car and then I'll switch to the RX-7, because, my goodness, been, it has been, like, a couple of days since I actually played Car X, and I'm actually enjoying myself for once, like, what the heck? This is... Oh my god, alright. So we got... Okay. Actually, if I have this. That's alright. I am bringing the Judge. Well, it's not a GTO, which is kind of unfortunate because I like the Judge, which is... Fun fact, the GTO Judge was probably the only muscle car that I know that literally looks like it can be like I feel like its main format, which is literally judge, jury, and executioner. So it's like GTO to judge. It's like, okay, that's interesting. Though apparently it's named after some sort of TV show, to say the least. Um, how do I know this? Long story short, um, yeah. Long story short, up speed. That's basically how I know. Now here's the thing. No, originally the car was blue and it had a wrap over it. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Okay. So about that, my controller died and okay, I know. I was like, wait, Reckless looks like a. It's okay. So here's the thing. For those that do not know, in the US, even though we have the 240SX, yes, but there are two models that you must know. We had both the coupe and the hatch, yes, but unfortunately, both the cars have the same exact front, which which for those that don't know is the one with the pop-up headlights. We didn't bother getting the fixed headlight one, and the only way to get the fixed headlight one is literally to ship a bunch of parts from Japan and then just face swap it from there. That's basically it. Oh. Okay, I must just like reset. But yeah, you might be surprised at how many people actually didn't know that 240SX has a coupe and a hatch model. But But I do believe like the most popular would have been the S13 hatch because literally that's a lot of people grew up with in terms of video games. In terms of TV show wise, obviously the 86, the 180SX, and the as well as the Sylvia S13. As well as the S14, but I do believe that a lot of people, the people that actually have own an S14 is usually the ones that own the Kuki model, not the Zenki. Which I was actually surprised at the fact that I actually do kind of like the Zenki, even though it looks like a discounted R33, which trust me, it kind of looks like it. Uh, it's cool to say the least. But yeah, long story short, the Zenki is probably the most underrated S chassis of them all, due to the fact that although an S14 is not in in the words of underrated, the Zenki is. The Kuki, on the other hand, is literally just an aggressive looking S14. That's basically what it is. Alright, I'm gonna change to one more car, and then right after this, probably got in the live stream because literally, because literally, I actually want to make another. Well, I'm going to make a going to make another series. I say make another series. I'm going to try to make as many episodes of one of my web series as possible. So there's that, and the controller just not controller, and the charge disconnected disconnect itself for some odd reason. Um. Hmm. Dang, only 3 people? God dang. Okay. Okay, so we have a Toyota and we have a Lexus. Okay. Hmm. Not gonna lie, I actually do like the look of those wheels. But my god, this car sounds so good. I don't care how many people say like that V8 swapping is better. No, it's not better. It's just like it just takes away the meaning of the name for this one a lifetime vehicle that many people can possibly own. It just depends on how they're gonna do it because with many people they go one of two ways. Um, they either turn this into like a V8 powered daily, which I normally don't recommend it to are into RX-7s, or B, they go full on show car and then just leave the motor alone, and then they legit just buy parts for the car, and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, that was interesting to say the least. Ah, okay. Okay, that's interesting to say the least. My god. Alright, that was literally my lap. Alright. Yeah, that's basically it. I did have a lot of fun this time. It was pretty cool. Um, and due to the fact that now we have even though yes, the color you can actually paint individual parts now. It's pretty cool, but unfortunately, due to the fact that if you have not updated your paints in a very long time, you probably would have ended up had to redo all your paints altogether. Um, so that'll be interesting to see, like doing every single one of your paints again. So without any further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions. You can follow me on Twitter at G247s. You can check out my Discord at Goddrifter247sun Production Museum. And if you want to join it, then it's kind of the same thing. Um, there's also like also, not to mention, I'm going to add a new tab for this one, and it will be like voting to see which other games that you want, which other series or which other games you want to see come back to this channel. Um, because normally it'll be spot on, but nonetheless, it's pretty interesting to say the least. So without further ado, um, and tomorrow is going to be it's gonna be another episode of Goddrifter 3. Um, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, without further ado, hope you guys have a dope Monday. This is Goddrifter signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.